Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic legal rights. So far as legal rights is concerned, we will discuss mainly two aspects of it, like meaning of legal rights and types. It is found in +3 second semester paper number 3, that is political theory, concepts and debates. But before I discuss what is the meaning of legal rights and what are its types, I want to inform my viewers that the name of my channel is @DilipKumarPal9375, where you will find videos from +3 first semester Pol.Sc+hons up to +3 sixth semester Pol.Sc. honors, videos of +3 first semester to +3 fifth semester ethics and values, videos of political and general elective from +3 first semester to second semester, and videos of environmental studies of +3 first semester, and political science videos of +2 first year and +2 second year. Any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic. You will get video both in English and Odia. Let us start. Legal rights. What is legal rights? A tree is known from fruits it maintains. In the similar way, a country is known whether it is a democratic or not from rights it sanctions to people. So, rights determine a nation. Rights are many types, like moral rights and legal rights. Just as a tree is known from fruits it maintains, in the similar way, a nation is known from rights it sanctions to its people. Whether a country is a democratic one or a non-democratic one is known from rights it sanctions to people. So, rights determine a nation, and rights are many types, mainly moral rights and legal rights, and legal rights is very important. So, what is a legal right? Meaning of legal rights. Legal rights mean there are certain rights which are sanctioned as well as protected by the state. Any violation of such rights are punishable by law. Neither any individual nor government will violate these rights. Courts of state enforce legal rights. So, legal rights mean those rights which are sanctioned by the state and protected by the state. Any person or government who will violate these rights will be punishable, and there are courts to give punishment. So, legal rights are those rights which are sanctioned by the state, protected by the state, and if any individual or even government will violate these rights, there will be punishment for it, and courts are there to give punishments. So, legal rights are those rights which are sanctioned by the state and protected by the state. These are known as the legal rights. And there are various examples of legal rights. Number 1, civil rights. Legal rights are 3 types: civil rights, political rights and economic rights. Now see, civil rights. In order to lead a civilized social life, some rights are necessary. Without these rights, a civilized social life will not be possible. These rights are termed as civil rights. These rights serve as a medium to promote personality of people. So, legal rights has many categories. Number 1 is the civil rights. Civil rights mean there are certain rights which are necessary for people to lead a civilized social life. If a person wants to lead a civilized life, he requires some rights. These are known as the civil rights. And civil rights are considered as a medium of development of personality of people. Without civil rights, people cannot promote development of their personality. So there are various examples of civil rights. So in order to lead a civilized life, what rights are necessary? Number one, there are various examples of civil rights. Number one, right to life. By this right, a person can seek the intervention of state if he sees the possibility of threat to his life. It includes right to self-defense and prevention of suicide. So, right to life is a civil right. Right to life means whenever a person will feel that security of his life is in danger, he can seek the intervention of the state. In that case, state will come forward to help because it is a legal right. And right to life includes right of self-defense and prevention of suicide. Number two, right to personal liberty. By this right, a person can take personal decisions like freedom of religion, trade, movement, thought, expression. Another right is personal liberty. Right to personal liberty is another civil right. By means of right to personal liberty, a person can take any personal decision. He can decide which religion he will take. He can decide which trade or business he will undertake. He has full freedom to express his view. So if this right will be violated, a person can seek the intervention of state and state will come forward to help. Number three, right to property. By this right, a person can amass property so that his inner talent can be developed. It provides incentive to work. If it will be taken, compensation must be given. One can use his property according to his wish. Right to property is also a civil right. Right to property means a person can amass, a person can accumulate property by putting his labor. So right to property means a person by making labor can accumulate property, and that property he can dispose, he can use on the basis of his wish. And if that property will be taken, adequate compensation will be given. And if there will be any danger to his right to property, he can seek the help of state and state will come forward to help. Now 4, right to equality. By this right, all persons are equal. If there will be any deviation, state will view seriously and is followed by punishment. Right to equality. In the society, there is right to equality. Right to equality means all people are equal. If there will be any deviation in this context, if there will be any violation in this context, a person can seek the help of state and state will come forward to protect right to equality. Then, right to marriage, divorce and family. Right to marriage, divorce and family. By means of this right, a person can choose his life partner even from other caste. Right to separate from his partner by legal process, and right to maintain his family on the basis of his wish. Right to marriage, divorce and family. It means a person has the right to choose his partner even from other caste. A person has the power to separate from his partner by legal process. A person is free to maintain his family on the basis of his wish. If this right will be violated, a person can seek the help of state and state will come forward to preserve his right to marriage, divorce and family. Then right to freedom of speech and expression. By this right, a person can express his views without fear and favor. By right to freedom of speech and expression, a person is free to express his view. If this right will be violated, if someone will prevent a person to express view, he can seek the help of state and state will come forward to help. Right to form association. Every person can form association and can be a member of any association. Every person is free to form an association and can become member of any association. If anybody will prevent him, he can approach to the state and state will come forward to help because it is a legal right. Then right to religion. By this right a person can adopt and profess any religion. Right to religion is also a civil right. By means of this right a person can adopt any religion. A person can practice his religious activity on the basis of his wish. No one can prevent. If anyone will prevent, a person can seek the help of state. Right to culture and language. By this right a person can preserve his culture and language. Right to culture and language is also a civil right. By this right a person can preserve his culture and language. Right to information. By this right a person can ask any information from government office. By right to information, a person has the right to ask any information from the government and government is bound to give information. If government will not give information, he can approach to the court and court will come forward to help. Then, right to torture. By this right a person can take intervention of state against torture. Right to torture means if a person will be tortured, if a person will be exploited, then he can approach to the state and state will come forward to protect him from exploitation and torture. So these are all the civil rights. Now we'll discuss political rights. What is political rights? Political rights mean those rights by which a person takes part in political process and administration. It is only for citizens, not alliance. So political rights mean those rights by means of which a person can take part in the political process and administration. Without this right, a person cannot take part in administration and politics. It is given only to citizens, not alliance. So there are various examples of political rights. Number one, right to vote. By this right, a person can choose his representative and control government. By right to vote, a person can choose his representative and control the government. Right to contest. By this right, a person can contest in election. By right to contest, a person can contest in the election if he has the necessary qualification. No one can prevent. Right to hold public office. One can hold public office. By this right, one can hold public office. By this right, if he has qualifications. By right to hold public office, one can hold public office. He has the he has necessary qualification, and no one can prevent. If anyone will prevent, state can approach to the court, approach the state, and state will come forward to help. Then right to criticize the government. One can criticize government by this right. Right to criticize government. By means of this right, one is free to criticize the government. No one can prevent. Then right to residence. A person can reside in any part of the state. Right to residence means a person can reside in any part of the country. No one will prevent. Right to assemble. A man can gather peacefully. Right to assemble means by this right a person can assemble anywhere peacefully. No one can prevent. If anyone will prevent, a person can go to court of law or can approach to the state. Here both state and court of law will help him. So we are clear about the civil rights and political rights. Now discuss economic rights. What is economic rights? By this right, a man can ensure the entitlement of basic needs of life. By this right, a man can ensure the entitlement of basic needs of life like food, cloth and shelter. By this right, a man can secure basic necessities of life. Economic right means a person, in order to survive, will have to fulfill his basic needs of life. Right to life means nobody can live by empty stomach. A person requires basic things of life like food, cloth and shelter. And economic rights ensure entitlement of citizens over basic things of life. Or by economic rights, a person have the right to possess basic things of life. So economic rights means it is the right with the help of which a person can collect basic things of life. Without these rights, a person will go empty stomach. So economic right means those rights by means of which a person will be able to fulfill basic things of life. So what are the examples? Right to educate wage. By this right, a person must get minimum wage. So state must see it. Right to adequate wage. By right to adequate wage, a person must get adequate wage. If you will not get adequate wage, he can request state for help and state will come forward to help. Right of retirement benefit. Every citizen will get retirement benefit like pension, gratuity, etc. Right to get retirement benefit means a person has right to get retirement benefits like pension and gratuity and other benefits. If a person will not get, he can approach to the state and state will come forward to help. Right to leisure. State should see every worker will get rest and leisure in the working place. It is the function of state to see every person will get leisure and rest in the working place. If any person will not get, state will come forward to give this right to people. Right to maternity leave. Every female worker must get it. Right to maternity leave means every female worker has right to get maternity leave. If she will not get, she can approach to the state will come forward to help. Right to participate in the management. Every worker can participate in the management where he works by getting himself elected or through his representatives. Right to participate in management. Every worker has the right to participate in the management. Either he will get himself elected or he will participate in the management through his representatives. If any worker will be prevented to take part in the process of management, he can approach the state and state will come forward to help. Then right to work. Every citizen can demand work before the state to fulfill his needs. In order to survive, a person needs money. And a person will get money if he will work. So people have the right to demand before the state to give them work. So state will take steps to give work to the people. Finally, fixed hour of work. One can work for fixed hour, not more than that. One can work for fixed hour, not more than that. If any person will be forced to work more than fixed hour, he can approach to the state and state will come forward to help. So, economic rights mean those rights with the help of which a person will be able to fulfill his basic needs of life. So, in this video, we have discussed meaning of legal rights and different categories of legal rights. I request my viewers to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed so that new videos will come, and aware of your friends about this channel so that some students will be benefited. Thank you. Have a nice day.